and this was made like 5 years ago. I've been aging it for a while. And yes, we store ours in plastic with a price tag on it. It's just in case one of your neighbors comes by and says, "Can I borrow a cup of Parmesan cheese?" And you're like, "Well, this one has a price tag on it. Guess I'm going to have to charge you for it." Hello, hello, everybody. And happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope everyone's doing good. Welcome in, Edit. I see you there. You were first, the first to comment. But welcome in. We're going to be doing some fun food today. We're going to be making an Irish stew. And we're also going to do mashed potatoes with that. But that's just kind of like a general, like, you know, everybody has mashed potatoes. But we know that Ireland was known for their potatoes, so we will have potatoes and Irish soda bread or soda bread. I don't know. I think it's a general like United Kingdom thing. They have it over there, but I know a lot of people serve it with their Irish stew. So we're gonna make Irish stew. And there is a link that will be popping up, and it is a wiki about St. Patrick's Day and how it is traditionally observed in Ireland or other parts of the country. Whereas here in the United States, what do they like to do? They line up outside the bars before they're open. And yeah, they think it's a day to just tie one on. Let's just say it that way. I do have a Guinness. I enjoy a Guinness every once in a while. It is an Irish beer, so 8-Bits and I are enjoying a Guinness today. And Guinness does go into our Irish stew, which I'm excited about that. It just adds another level of flavor to it. And there is baking soda in soda bread. That is what is in there. Hello, Star Phoenix. I got 8-Bits here also. I got like food stuff everywhere because I was trying to pull everything out and I probably still have forgotten something. I'm pretty sure of it. You know what I did is I came home and I'm putting everything away and I'm going through the recipe in my head. And do you know what I thought or what I realized? The link is broke. Okay. I don't know why it broke. It doesn't like it. Interesting. But it's the apostrophe. Yeah. Let's see. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. I came home from the store and I forgot the chuck roast. Like this is like the basis of the whole meal is the chuck roast. And I forgot it. I had to go back to the store. So the nice thing is so when I go to the grocery store, there are two Smiths. One is closer to me, one is further than me. The further one generally has everything I want. It's a better grocery store to go to, so I go there. Well, I was glad that I have a closer one because I was able to just to run down the hill and get my chuck roast and come back home. But I was just like, I was a little frustrated because I didn't want to go back to the store. And welcome in Captain Buckshot. I can't remember how to say that. 8-Bits does know how. He likes to speak those like Gaelic words or and he's good at it or whatever it is. Is that Gaelic? What is that? I don't. Yes, Gaelic. See, I don't know because I didn't grow up with like that in my background. Like we were just like country people who didn't really know where we came from until family started doing research and realized we're from like United Kingdom. So yes, English, Scotch, Irish, all that kind of stuff, and then beyond. So I'm a little bit of everything. But I did a DNA test and it said I was like 64% United Kingdom. So that's fun. History of St. Patrick's Day wiki. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, Secret Harbor. Welcome in. We're going to make an Irish stew today. So, because you cannot do Irish stew on the stove and have it done within the amount of time we need, I have my handy dandy Instant Pot. And we're going to be throwing everything in there and cooking it. So, I'm going to get everything chopped up. We'll get that in, and then we're going to mix our soda bread up really fast. Soda bread is quick and easy. I've never made it before, but it's quick and easy. It's like 4 ingredients. I think it's flour, soda, baking soda, probably a little salt, maybe a little bit of sugar. I forget. I got to look at the recipe again. And buttermilk. And you mix it up just a little bit. Make sure all the ingredients are combined. And put it in a Dutch oven and bake it at 450. So yeah. They say this used to be cooked over like open coals. So yeah. It was, pretty cool. I am multi-streaming today. I have YouTube on the other end, just in case we catch anybody over there that likes to watch cooking streams. So cheers and happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. We do not do green beer here. Sorry, not doing it. That is not Irish. I think the funny thing is 8-Bits looked up, was reading some of the history behind St. Patrick's Day, and I enjoy that kind of thing. And green really had nothing to do with it originally. St. Patrick himself generally wore blue, but I think it came from other outlets where the green came in, and the 4-leaf clover and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, hello, Silver Eclipse. Thank you. It was the only green. It has owls on it. It was the only green apron I had, and then I had like the little hat. And this doesn't even match. I have like, I don't know how many different colors of green on today. I am like green. And 8-Bits has a really cool, Boston Scally Cap. He ordered a hat from there. He likes the Irish caps, and he got a green plaid hat. It looks really cool. And I'm telling you what, I told him he's not allowed to go out of the house anymore. He's shaved, and has just a goatee now, and he looks too good that he can't leave the house. So yes, you need to come over here. I got to show you guys. He's all decked out in his hat. He's got his Irish shirt on that says, "The luck is strong with this one." And yes, I can't let him leave the house anymore, people. See?
Yeah, little different.
I like it.
Yep.
Arwen's looking all green for St. Patrick's Day. She celebrates it every day. Okay, you guys, he is looking good, right? I loved the beard. I liked the beard, and then he came out today, and I was like, oh my goodness. He generally grows a beard in the winter, and then around, this time of year, he cuts it off. Okay, so I have a chuck roast. I have a nice sized chuck roast, perfect for us. We are going to cut it into chunks, not little chunks. I know, what a handsome lad. Yes. Yep. Anyways, we're going to chunk it. I'm going to cut off this. I do not like when there's like this big, I know people will be like, that's flavor. Like, no, it's not. It's not flavor. It's just, it's uncomfortable to bite into. But we're going to chunk it. Actually, while I'm doing this, I should have done this differently. Let me get out another cutting board. Where's my smaller one? I'm going to cut up this onion. I'm going to start my Instant Pot, which is sitting right there. I don't know if you can see it. I also have my laptop here because it has recipes on it so that I can look at them. Hopefully this doesn't take us like 3 hours or whatever. I don't think it will. We are matching. Yes, sort of. Like I said, I have so many colors of green on today. It's a little funny. Saute. No, wait. There it is. I thought, okay, I guess saute will work. We'll turn it on saute. We're going to cut up our onion with a different knife. I thought that through really quick. We're going to do onion. We have some pancetta. So you want to put the pancetta in there. It helps with flavor and fat and like make it really good. So yeah, we're going to do onion. We have some carrots. We have celery. We also have tomato paste we're going to put in there. We're going to put in some Guinness. It's going to be like delicious. Yesterday, so I'm kind of like sort of celebrating still 3 years of being an affiliate on Twitch. And it's just been amazing. I started streaming just games. And then I had originally, and I know you've all probably heard this before, but I'll repeat it because it's good. I was talking to 8-Bits about like, oh, I've always like thought it would be fun to do like cooking stuff, like make videos and post them in places. And then we started talking about, let's do a cooking stream. And we did. We got it started. There was a lot of hiccups along the way. Sound, cameras, all that fun stuff. I used to do 3 cameras with it, and the 3 cameras are a pain. It is so hard to organize it all, and computers in general do not like 3 cameras running off of it. Oh my goodness, I feel off. They don't like to see all the cameras. And if we didn't start them up at different times in a specific order, like one would stop working and then the other would stop working. It was just absolutely crazy. So we finally have decided we downsized. I'm not going to do this whole onion. That's a lot of onion. We're going to do half. We downsized to 1 camera. So it works. And that's what we do. So I'm chopping up this onion. I am going to throw my pancetta in here. I just went and bought uncured like chunks of pancetta. I was going to go to the deli and get it. The problem with me going to the deli to get it, so what they like to do at Smith's is it's like I have an order in the store that I go to. I walk in and I go into the produce section, and then it takes you into the like bakery deli section. And so you go to the deli and you're like, okay, I want lunch meat. And they're like, oh, sure, give me your order. We'll get it ready. Come back whenever you're done shopping. So when I come in and I end up all the way over in the dairy section, I have to walk all the way back over. And it doesn't ever work. I forget the lunch meat every single time. Well, 99% of the time. And so I was just like, nope, I've got to find it already packaged. If I try to do it, it's just going to end badly and I won't have any. So the pancetta is just kind of going to fry up. Oh, shoot. The only problem with this is it's going to smoke. I may do this over here on the stove. We're going to unplug it. That way I can turn the vent on over it. It's just like bacon. That's why. So we'll do it right here. Turn a fan on. Let me get a pan. I don't know if that'll help. Balance it a little better on there. See me shuffle things around. Oh, darn it. Okay. We'll just do this. With a spatula. But I was like toying with what I was going to make. And I almost made bangers and mash because I love bangers and mash. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I started looking up what is traditionally made in Ireland. And Irish stew is one of the things that they make. And you can do it with lamb or you can do it with beef. I'm not comfortable cooking with lamb because I haven't done it enough. So yeah, I thought I would just do it this way. So we're gonna do that. Well, let me get where's my can of? There it is. And a little bit, like once we render that down just a little bit, we're gonna put some flour in there, and we'll put some tomato paste, and put a can of beer in there. Well, actually, we'll throw our meat in there. We're gonna do all that stuff too. So, okay, a lot going on here. I'm gonna rinse off my carrots. They are really nice looking. I am not gonna peel them. You don't have to peel your carrots. Sometimes I do. It depends on how they look. These ones look really good, so I'm not going to peel them. I actually enjoy the taste better. It adds extra flavor. And we're just chunking them here. But I wash them off, I clean them. I do get the ends off. I'm kind of weird about that. I like the ends cut off. Multi-stream, yes, Silver. I thought I would try it over there and see what's going on, see what the excitement's all about. Let me get a bowl to put my carrots in. I had that sitting on a shelf. I rinse it off because, you know, dog. Fluffy dogs.
Hi, Annie and everyone. Hope you're all doing well.
Okay. I probably could have got more carrots, but I think I've got plenty because I have other stuff going in there. The recipe does not call for mushrooms, but who doesn't like mushrooms in their stew? I like mushrooms. What's going on? Can they not see this?
No, it comes to like.
Oh, yeah. I probably didn't pull it back enough whenever I started it. Yeah. Okay. We're good. And then we got celery over here. Chop up our celery. I am doing, oh, hello, Pigeon Gold. Hey, what's happening, Pigeon Gold? We're doing an Irish stew today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. And we're drinking a Guinness. Oh, shoot. You know what? I turned when I unplugged it and moved it, I didn't reset what I was doing with it. And I was like, why did it stop sizzling? Silly me. My Instant Pot, which is a pressure cooker, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. I have tried to make rice in it, and I didn't like the way, and I think mine is because mine's really big. You can do rice in it, but it doesn't work out very well because of how large it is. But I have done potatoes for mashing in it before. You take 5 pounds of potatoes and peel them. You don't need to cut them up at all. Put them in there, put a cup of water in there, and I think it is like 10 minutes you set it for pressure. And it's amazing. And let me just say that it is like perfect. It's your favorite meal on this earth, but a big no for the Guinness. I know you like rum. I know that. Yeah, I didn't used to like Guinness, but I do like Guinness now. There is another stout at a pub that we go to here. It's a vanilla stout. Oh my goodness, it's like butter. It tastes so good. Okay, now we got this going. Perfect. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, so we got this done. My mushrooms are already cut up and clean. Again, I've talked about this. They have like clean mushrooms out here. I don't know where they get them from, but these are portobello. I thought they would be a nice hearty flavor to add to this. I love it. So we got mushrooms. We'll add those in here in a minute. And that's sizzling. I love it when it sizzles. And then we're going to cut our meat up. And once this, like I said, once that pancetta renders down just a little bit, we're going to add some flour. And let me double check on how much flour they're saying to put in there. Got to go all the way down. Let's see. Oh, I should use a whole onion because it says 2 onions. So I'm going to cut up the rest of this onion. Lots of onion. The onion gives a lot of flavor. And we got garlic. Fresh garlic, I might add. I know I cheat a lot of times and use my minced garlic in a jar. But we are actually going to use fresh garlic. I have fresh herbs. I have bay leaves and I have thyme that we're going to put in there. We'll put some salt and pepper. It's all going to be good. Very delicious. At least I think so. You can love portobellos. Yes, I do too. I like taking portobello, putting some Italian dressing on it, and grilling it on a grill. Oh, it's so good that way. Okay. Woo. Onions are strong. Strong onions. All right. How much flour did it say? I was looking for that. Onions. Oh, 3 tablespoons of flour. Let us get some flour. Do 3 tablespoons. Where's my very old Tupperware spoon I might add? There we go. Arwen, what are you doing in there? What's going on? What you screeching for? This will help thicken. The flour will help thicken everything. And then we're going to throw our tomato paste in there. Let me get my can opener. Open this up. 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. Not a lot of tomato paste. That's why I got a little can. So we are going to kind of guesstimate this. Yes, Arwen, I'm right here. There we go. Tomato paste is in. All right, let's get our bay leaves. We're gonna throw these in. We're gonna cut this meat up here in a second. We're gonna put garlic in there. I got fresh bay leaves, you guys. Fresh. I mean, they're as fresh as, you know, they come out of the fridge, but they're not dried. These are tough. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna take 3 bay leaves. We're gonna drop this in there. We're gonna take some fresh thyme. And drop this, like a nice sprig of this in there. We'll pull this stuff out later. We'll find it. We're gonna throw some thyme in there and get our Guinness here in a second. Oh, let me throw I need garlic. I've got stuff everywhere, people. Garlic, part of the reason why I end up doing the stuff in the jar is garlic is so dry out here. I got a whole right from the garden. See, yes. I went out there and picked it this morning. I did. I got up very early. Ask 8 Bits. He'll tell you how early I got up. This is a good way to break the skin off of here if you didn't know that. Otherwise, you're sitting there trying to peel and peel and peel, and it's not working. Yeah, I know, Arwen. And if you give it a good smash, okay, I gotta get... I'm trying to hurry here. I gotta get my, before that tomato paste scorches. Oh, crap. I'm afraid of that. Okay. Hold on a second. We're gonna have to do something real quick. I was afraid of that. I'm gonna turn it off. See, trying to do too much at once. We're gonna rinse this bowl out. We're gonna take all of this out because I did a bad. This is what happens, you know, it happens when you're cooking. And I don't want that in there. So we're gonna clean it out. I don't want that in there, like the burnt part on the bottom. What type of meat? It's a chuck roast. I don't have an amount, but we're gonna cut it up into kind of biggish chunks. We don't want little pieces. It's not like stew meat, just so you know. I'm telling you, I've had the worst, awfulest allergies or something. I had a sinus infection last week, which is why I did not do the cooking stream, because I was not well. I was spending most of my time in bed, loaded up on medicine, and then this week has been kind of so-so, but I'm doing better. I just think now I'm left with horrible allergies. Okay, let me scrub this out real quick. Get all this scorch out of here. We've all done it. We get busy, don't pay attention. And I'm not used to cooking in this like this very much. It's kind of hard. I don't need all of it. I just had. Okay, there we go. That'll work. Okay, let's dry this off before we stick it back in there. And then we'll put some liquid in there. Okay. All good. We're gonna put some liquid in there. Meat stew. We're gonna adjust the time. Let me cut this up real quick. Stick it in there. Oh, let me dump my mushrooms in. We're just gonna dump everything in. Traditionally, this would take about 3 hours. I'm cutting it down by using my Instant Pot because I don't want this to take 3 hours. I need to run my garbage disposal. We did that. We got to put this in. We are going to dump a can of Guinness in there, you guys. Oh, yeah. Apparently, Abitz thinks these were possibly shook. The packages, there was only like 1 or 2 packs left, which I couldn't find it at the grocery store. They only had the stout, and I was like, yeah, I'm not buying the stout. I don't like that. And then we're going to put about 3 cups of this in. It's beef broth. Then we're going to stir this up. Put some salt and pepper in here. Like I said, we got our thyme. We'll stick the lid on there and this will cook up yummy, very delicious. Let me rinse my hands. Get some salt and pepper. And then we're gonna mix up our soda bread. We gotta get that in the oven too, which I'm gonna start the oven. I'm gonna put it at 400 because I don't know how well 450 is gonna work in my oven. Pink Himalayan sea salt. And then fresh cracked pepper. And then we're gonna put our lid on. Here it is. And then you want to seal this way. Okay. That is going to take a minute to get started. That always takes just a little bit of time. But it gives us time to get our, oh, I have 2 pieces of meat sitting here. What the heck was I thinking? I gotta get all that meat in there. Okay. All right. Whew. That was a fast one. Hello, Squisha. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I was just throwing some Irish stew in the Instant Pot since I don't have time to like cook it on the stove. It'll take too long. So we use some fresh bay leaves, fresh thyme, garlic, carrots, and celery, a whole onion. I did put mushrooms in there. The recipe does not call for that, but I'm like, mushrooms. They grow mushrooms in Ireland. Maybe somebody puts mushrooms in their Irish stew. I don't know. but it sounded good, so we're doing that. Let me get my space cleaned up so that I can throw together this Irish bread, or Irish soda bread, and get that in the oven. Okay, and I have the sniffles. I've had the sniffles all week. All 2 weeks, just about. We had awful dust storms. Actually 2 weeks in a row. We've had several dust storms. And they started going back and looking at the storm systems that we had and realized that it wasn't like just storm systems isolated in different areas. It was one big cyclone. We had a cyclone. The cyclone affected multiple states, some worse than us. Lots of dust. It was crazy. It was really crazy. Sometimes the visibility was near zero. So yeah, that was rough. Okay, we are going to do Irish soda bread. So we need 3 cups of flour. 1, 2, let me see. Forget. Let me go back to my recipe. Kosher salt. Like I said, this one takes salt. I don't have 1 3/4 teaspoon. Okay. And then we're going to do baking soda. Where did that get to? Where did my baking soda go? It ran away. No. Okay. I know I had some. Oh, baking soda right here. I got it. Grand, hello. Thank you for subscribing. 37 months. That is how long I have been an affiliate, Grand. 37 months. Thank you. This is 3 years. I'm celebrating 3 years. It's like crazy. Welcome in. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, what 1 1/8 teaspoon of soda. It's half of a tablespoon. That's 1 teaspoon, 1 1/2 teaspoon. Nope, tablespoon. Oh, let's see, where can I find it? No, that's tablespoon. That's right. 1 teaspoon. And 3/4. So we'll do this. And we will do a half. That, my friends, is math. I'm going to mix all this up. And then we are going to put 2 1/4 cups. 2 1/4 cups, people, of buttermilk. Buttermilk is the best to use for this. It reacts with the soda, baking soda, and it helps it rise. So what was it? 3 1/4 cup. Make an Irish stew. Okay, so 2 1/4 cup. We're gonna make like a little well in here. 1, 2, and 1/4. And then we're just gonna take our fork. Actually, I probably should have used a spatula, but I think we'll be fine. You seriously you don't want to overdo this. It just goes like together. And with all that buttermilk, like all that liquid, it's so easy to kind of pull it all together. And then, there we go. Let me get some parchment paper in here. I have my Dutch oven right here. I'm going to put some parchment paper in there. Where did I put that? Right here. Oh, you want to talk to me about something? Okay, great. You know what? I saw that thing pop up from Facebook, and I didn't know because it said you called, and I know something. I was like, that's odd. And I think I probably was maybe at work or going to work, and my phone just royally sucks out there. I will give you a call. Okay, I wet the parchment paper. Yes, I did. Talk to me about my car's extended warranty. Oh no. I will definitely. Okay, this is puffing up already. Okay, let me get a spatula to get this all out. Ugh. Oops, there's a little bit of flour down at the bottom. Let me try to flip it up and get that mixed in. I don't want okay. All right. All right, let's see if we can pull this together in here. Oh, hi, Soph. Can I help you? She also wants to talk to me about my car's extended warranty. She's silly. Silly, silly. I gave it, yes. You gave it away, Silver. Whatever we're going to do now. Let me tear some of this away. Okay, so yes, what was I saying? I wet my parchment paper because it makes it easier to get it in to fit correctly without tearing it. So that is why. And this is my Dutch oven. It's a cast iron Dutch oven. I have been dying to make bread in it. I want to do sourdough, and I have struggled keeping up with the sourdough starter. So hopefully I can do that. All right, we're gonna put this in and set the timer for, I'm gonna do 30 minutes and we'll check it. And then probably do it another 10 minutes. There we go, we got that. I'm gonna run water in here so it does not harden and dry up and get difficult to clean. Arwen! That doesn't go in there. That does not go in there. All right, now let me wipe this off. Yes, what are you doing over there, Arwen? What are you doing? What? What are you doing? Oh shoot, I used that pan. Darn it. I used that pan for my potatoes. What's going on, Arwen? Okay. She is having a crisis of some kind. You just started the sourdough starter again? Yeah, I need to try it again. And I need to make sure I'm keeping up with it every day and all the stuff I need to do. Everyone's like screeching over there. Okay. I am going to put some cold water in here. So since we have plenty of time, I am not going to cut these. I'm going to peel them and just do it that way. Okay, let's do this. Let me get my peeler out. Where did I put my peeler? I have a favorite peeler. It's the only peeler I like to use. I like the way it sits in my hand, is why. Too much stuff. Probably in here. Hiding underneath. Go, peeler. Let me see. Maybe it is. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Got it. Oh, I hear that starting to steam up. This is why I like it. It's so easy. I have tried to use other types of peelers and I can't. I don't succeed well. Are you taking a bath, Arwen? Is she taking a bath? She is taking a bath. I don't know if you can see her or not on there, but yes, she loves bath time. She's funny in the bath. He has fun. So we're just making traditional mashed potatoes. Put some milk, butter. We'll use Kerrygold though. We're gonna make like real Irish butter in our mashed potatoes. I'm probably gonna throw some sour cream in there because I like sour cream in my mashed potatoes. I don't know why. It just tastes so good. I knew someone who would put cream cheese, like they'd put a whole block of cream cheese in their potatoes. It was good. Really, really good. Okay, this potato's got a lot of bad spots on it. That one does not look great. I discarded one bag that they had because I had like this potato that was cut in half and half rotten. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting that bag. Guess there's always going to be one bad one in the bunch, isn't there? I'm going to end up making too many potatoes. That's okay. You can never have too many potatoes. One more potato, and then we'll be good to go. You've never tried cream cheese with it? Yeah. You use, yes, twice baked potatoes. I use sour cream, but I do them in my baked potatoes. And I think part of the reason I do that is cream cheese is a little thicker than milk, of course. So it adds a little bit, and it just adds a little nice touch of, I don't know, creamy flavor to it. But yeah, cream cheese is actually really good in it, as is sour cream. Okay. We got this going. Rinse those potatoes. People that I grew up, their mom always said to rinse them twice. Get that excess starch off. And then we'll cover them with water, stick them on the stove, and put salt in there, of course. Oops. Let me move my pan. I should have used this pan earlier to do my, sauteing stuff, but I thought, I'm just going to do it in there. It'll be easy. It was fine. We survived. Salt on the potatoes. I know that looks like a lot of salt. Potatoes are very bland. Oh, it's not that. We're going to do some pepper. Okay. We got that started. Let me cover it to get it heated up. Oh, where's my lid? The right lid, I think. I think this is it. There we go. All right. Countdown has started with our Instant Pot. What time is it? 4:51. So the stew will get done about 5:30. And darn it, I am like when I cook, I'm like bam, 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 bam. I do this, this, and this. And now I got to stand around. You got to hear me just blab my mouth and talk. And I try to slow down and it never works. But what else can we do? What else should we make? This is going to be for our mixing the mashed potatoes. Let's drink some more of this Guinness. I can yap all I want. Well, thank you. You know what we're going to do? We are going to throw some garlic cloves in with our potatoes. Have you ever done that before? Throw some whole garlic cloves in there, and they cook up with the potatoes, and then they just blend right in, and you have nice garlicky potatoes too. These I'm not smashing open, although I should. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna... 8-Bits has been watching. We actually have watched it too. We've watched some Forged in Fire, and I keep expecting to see forging stuff show up. Oh yeah, roast them in a pan. Actually, that would be really good. Stick them in the oven and roast them. Yeah, that's probably even better. You're right. You're right, Squisha. We're gonna do it that way. Or do you just roast them on the stove? If he gets that stuff, you want to see it? Yeah. It's fire. Fire. Yes, because it's very cool to watch those guys. Like, it's very interesting. It is a great show, Pigeon Gold. I know. I enjoy watching it. I like seeing their stuff. We watched one where it was basically the losers competition. So it was like all the guys that had been eliminated in first round. There was 4 of them. Not on the same show, but like in different competitions with Forged in Fire. They were all eliminated. And it was very interesting. Let's see. You roast them in a pan in the oven. That's what I thought. I'm going to see how small of a pan I have. This is about as small as I get. I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil on them. $100 bits, Silver. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love the little clover. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're amazing. Even without the bits, you're amazing. Thank you. Okay, I gotta move that over. Okay, we'll have to watch those because that is on 425. Crap. It stopped. I know. It's... I should have had the vent on. These are extra sensitive.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. It's because I opened the oven. Arwen's like, oh, new sound.
I know. We'll be doing that now with you.
Yeah.
Well, I got that going.
Yeah, I have that going. Dinner's ready when the fire alarm goes off. Yes. It's not, and it's the heat from the oven is what it is. As soon as I opened it, because I have it It's like on 425 for the bread. That's why. Yeah. Yep. He's like, I'm going to take it down. They came through and did an inspection, and you have to have them up, which we know that, but they're so sensitive. And it gets annoying, you know? I'd forgotten that the batteries, all that stuff had been replaced when they came and did the inspection. Now they work really well. Okay. This, yeah. Okay, what else can we, let's see. Let's look some stuff up on here. Let's read about St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so we all know it's called St. Patrick's Day or Feast of St. Patrick. The day of Festival of Patrick is a religious and cultural holiday held on the 17th of March. The traditional death date of St. Patrick, the foremost patron saint of Ireland. He was known for many things. One in particular was he brought Christianity, Catholicism to Ireland. And that was basically what he is well known for, trying to drive out paganism. They call it snakes. It was not literal snakes. Let's see. Celebration and traditions. Present-day St. Patrick's Day celebrations have been greatly influenced by those that develop among the Irish diaspora, especially in North America. Until the late 20th century, St. Patrick's Day was often a bigger celebration among the diaspora than it was in Ireland. So the diaspora means oh wait, did you cheer? Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I will see it eventually. What did she do? I can't scroll up. Thank you again. You did something. Was it more bits? Okay, thank you again. I'm sorry. I can't hear anything, but I appreciate it. I thought I did see, but I thought it was an old notification. Thank you again, Silver. I appreciate it. Oh, nothing. Blah. That's not true. Okay, so basically when they're talking about the diaspora, or however you say it, I've never spoken that word before. They're talking about the transplanted Irish into the United States, into America. And they tend to bring on a lot of revelry here in the United States, especially in, like, you know, everybody becomes Irish on St. Patrick's Day. Like I said, I don't claim to be Irish. I did not have any like Irish ancestry handed down to me in a strong way. Like I do have ties to the United Kingdom, and which does encompass Great Britain, like England, Scotch, Irish, Wales, all of that. Like I'm not going to try to list everything off, but those are the four main ones that I can think of. I do have strong DNA related back to those areas. Outside of that, our family has been here in the United States for so long that I don't know outside of that. I do know my mom did some Ancestry.com stuff, which was really interesting. We found out a lot, like how far back we kind of go in some areas, so to speak. Some of it's questionable because trying to trace it is really, really hard because names change over time. But diaspora, that's kind of what that means, is the Irish people here. In Ireland, let's see. Let me see if they have something that specifically talks about there's a lot of wearing of green attire, shamrocks. There was also formal gatherings such as banquets and dances, although these were not common in the past. I think from what I've read elsewhere is, again, like Irish stew is very common, along with Irish soda bread. There's also a brack, which is a bread, and you take tea, I think it's sweetened tea, and you soak dried fruits in it, and you make like a quick bread, kind of like what banana bread, only you would put like these dried fruits in it. So you put the dried fruits in it and you bake it. That goes a lot with, say, tea. They would drink it with tea. Arwen, can I help you? I'm gonna peek at those are almost done. I'm afraid to like open it too wide. Oh my goodness. We'll have the alarm going off again. But I do find, which I've done this in the past when I've done other different types of food that comes from other countries, other styles of cooking. I enjoy looking up the history of it, where it came from, how it started, things like that. So I really find it really interesting. So this is a little bit of history, not like all encompassing. It's just kind of like what I give you the cliff notes. But yeah. Okay, so we got a little bit more time on our soda bread. Our potatoes are cooking. And that has 30 minutes left. So we're doing about right on time. I haven't used this in a while. I've made like a roast with brown gravy in it to have like over mashed potatoes, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. If you cook it the time that you really need, like really get it tender, it's like it falls apart and it's just like melts in your mouth. It's so good. I do like the Instant Pot. I need to pull it out more. I'm gonna have to use it again. We may have a series of Instant Pot meals. But yeah, Instant Pot is really good. Oh, let's see. Winding down with hello, Cake Master 2003. Hello, Cake Master. Welcome in. Welcome to my Cooking with Annie. We are waiting for food to finish cooking. And just chatting about St. Patrick's Day and the tradition, and I need to take my hat off because it's driving me crazy. I'm not a big hat wearer. I wear them sometimes. And that's the bird that you hear. She is a almost 4-year-old Quaker parrot who is voicing her dismay at the cooking smells. She doesn't like it. I am going to grab that garlic out real quick because I'm pretty sure it's done. Yeah. Garlic. And then we're going to put this in when we mash our potatoes, because I have potatoes. When we're going to mash our potatoes, we're going to... Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. I opened the oven. That's all I did. Very sensitive fire alarms. They work. We're testing them today.
How can you tell if an Irishman likes your joke?
How can you tell if an Oh, no. You like the Burb's attitude. How can you tell if an Irishman likes your jokes? Well, I don't know, Silver. I don't know.
He's doubling over with laughter.
Oh my gosh. Silver, you're so funny. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. I just, oh no. What is it now? What is it? I love the dad jokes. He's doubling over with laughter.
That joke spired out
joke-
of control.
That joke spired out of control. Oh my goodness. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Silver's on the loose. She's got her book open trying to find all the Irish dad jokes, or she's looking them up online. I don't know which. Well, let's see. What else can we find? Irish dad jokes. Why don't you iron a 4-leaf clover? Because you don't want to press your luck. Why do leprechauns always laugh when they run? Because the grass tickles their little green feet. Crickets. Let's see. Here's another one. What do you call a fake stone in Ireland? I'm going to give you a minute to think about that. What do you call a fake stone in Ireland? Anyone got any ideas?
Why shouldn't you drink a leprechaun's
shamrock.
brew?
It's a sham rock. Why shouldn't you drink a leprechaun's brew? Oh, good Lord, I don't know. You know? Okay. What is the answer? I need to know, but I Googled it. Yes. You Googled it. Why shouldn't you drink a leprechaun's brew? I'm still waiting on that answer. I didn't Google it. I'm not Googling it.
Because they probably
Because they
put
probably
old
put
man
old
shoes in it.
Oh. Old man shoes. Okay, we're gonna turn these down a little bit. The potatoes are cooking. Shoes. Oh no. Okay, let's see if we can find another one. We got the Irish jokes going. Can't tell you that one. Oh, let's see. Let me see. What do we got here? Let's see. That's from the story of them stealing old people's shoe. Yes. Yes. Yep. We go around stealing shoes. I hope these aren't bad. Like,
Why
I
did the
did it too
leprechaun
much.
turn down a bowl of
Hey,
soup?
Sophie. What you doing, Soph? What, Arwen? What you doing, Arwen? Can I help you? Hi, Sophie. Ah, sweetie girl. Do you want something? Sit. Sit.
He already had a pot of gold.
Okay. Beware, you guys. I gotta open the oven. Ah. Let me turn it off real quick. Let me just turn it off. Now I'm gonna have like PTSD trying to open the. I need to check my how the towel works. I need to check my soda bread and see what it looks like. Smoke in 3, 2, 1. I am scared. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, we're gonna turn the oven back on because I think I'm gonna need it. I'm like I think it might be done. We are just gonna, I think if we leave it like this, like I didn't get anything off of it. We're gonna let it be. We're gonna turn that oven off and say, no more. We're gonna let it sit in there. But we're good. The alarm didn't go off. Now we got a little bit more time on that. Let me check my potatoes to see where they are at in the cooking process. Okay. Let's turn those back up. I never know how bread is going to turn out. So we live, you got your half, throat was very hoarse. You got half your order in today and half comes in tomorrow, waiting on your 4 pounds of syrup. 4 pounds of syrup? That's a lot of syrup. On-screen celebration, Silver. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are amazing. Cheers. Snow cone syrup. Oh my gosh. Are you like running? Do you have run a snow cone store or something? I'm assuming. I don't know if they still have them. Maybe they do, but there was like Hawaiian ice, and it was literally like this tiny little like thing that like only one person could fit in, and they had the syrup and they had the ice, and you just eat it. You like snow cone. Oh my gosh. But I remember the Hawaiian ice things. You drive up to it, like it was like a drive-through, except it was in the middle of like a parking lot somewhere. And they sat there and they made Hawaiian ice snow cones. And they always had the best syrup. It was like so good. It was delicious. That link is broken, just so you know. They didn't like the apostrophe. I just copied it from the one that 8-Bits used for some reason, which is like, yeah, doesn't work. Okay, or Nightbot. Maybe Nightbot's the one that says it doesn't work. Let's see. let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to find like a good joke. Some of these aren't very good dad jokes. Like, they're not very nice. You use them for your cocktail sketchy snow cones. Sketchy. They were actually really good, Silver. Oh, they were really good. Like blue raspberry margaritas. That sounds kind of interesting. We have so in New Mexico, like I'm sure you can get it elsewhere, but like it's very common here. You can buy prickly pear cactus syrup. And there's a drink that you make that's really good. It tastes like practically not like Kool-Aid, but I'm just saying you could drink it that easily. So like, yeah, you got to really watch. Like one drink is all you need. Like you don't need to go. I just want to warn you, in 5 minutes, ads will be coming. We do ads like once an hour. So
What do you call a huge Irish spider, Paddy Long Legs?
Somebody opened.
Oh, they did. What did she think? Did she try one? Oh. Silver, does this look familiar? What do you call a huge Irish spider? Patty long legs. That's too funny. I love it. Silver, what do you think? Are you going to do like a channel point, or did you try it already to see if you can handle it? It looks familiar. Does it taste like a Christmas tree? So we have these candied young pine cones. 8-bit streams. He streams early in the morning generally. He is sending you pine cones. I know, we had to. We're like, she needs pine cones in her life. You're still debating on what to do with them? Yeah. So these are candied young pine cones. You can eat them. They taste like you're chewing a Christmas tree. You're doing canning fruits this month. Interesting. What fruits are you gonna can? Yeah, Secret Harbor. They taste like sadness. The fruits taste like sadness. These Silver or Secret Harbor, your son likes to eat strange things. We have kangaroo jerky. The pine cones, you bet do. They're very interesting, Cake Master. They taste literally like you are chewing on a Christmas tree, but it's soft and chewy. Kangaroo is yummy. It's not bad. It's a little gamey. I'm not a big fan of gamey flavored, like gamey meats. So yeah, I don't eat a lot of gamey meats, but I've eaten a pine cone. They aren't horrible. They're just odd tasting. It literally, like, you chew into it and it's sweet because it's got like a syrup soaked into it. And I don't know. It's like it's very interesting. It does taste like you're chewing on a Christmas tree. It's what I imagine a Christmas tree would taste like. What it tastes like. Let's see what these are doing. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, these still got probably a little bit more time to do. Hopefully they hurry up. This has got 14 minutes, but it's fine. Even if it gets done just a little ahead of time, I mean, gets done before the potatoes or when I need to mash the potatoes, it's fine. It can sit there. It'll be fine. I am interested in trying the soda bread. I'm going to open it back up and see what it looks like. If it browned up anymore. No. It smells delicious. I'm like kind of curious. Mangoes and oranges. Yes. Secret Harbor, thank you so much for being here. I kind of thought this one, Arwen, what's going on? I thought this one might go a little bit longer, but thank you so much for coming by. I will catch you next week. I'm not sure what we're cooking next week. I have to look at what's on my recipe list. We'll see. Good night. Have a good night. You're smoking meats in a few weeks. Interesting. Yummy. I like smoked meats. Smoked meats are very delicious. Okay, let's see. So, for those of you that are new here, I stream this every Monday, unless I'm sick or some other reason. But I do this every Monday, same time, same place, 4 o'clock Mountain Time in the U.S., which would be 6 o'clock Eastern Time in the U.S. -7 UTC, if you know what that is. I only know that because of work. we use that at work because of global stuff. But yes, I will be here next week doing this. I also stream games. I am a big gamer. I love playing games. And when I'm not working or cooking or doing other things, I am a gamer. 8-Bits, my fiance, does games. He also does game design. And he streams early in the mornings during the work week, which is Wednesday through Saturday. On those days, he streams game design. He is working on a game. He is making a dungeon crawl game, which is interesting. I'm not really good at those types of games, but my corpse is in there somewhere in memorial to Jeep and Annie, who died along the way. And he has been working on this for a year. And I've seen where it started, this small project, and it was like a learning project, and he's still learning, but he's developed it to be this bigger, like it's just keeps growing. He's working on some of the final things on it right now. So I don't know how long it'll take before it is a finished game. I know he's working towards that end. He's trying to get there. And yeah, yes, Silver. My remains are in there somewhere. But I like to play a lot of survival craft games. I play World of Warcraft. I have played Age of Empires. I've played a few sim games. I'm not a big sim game player, but I have played a few. Between Lord of the Rings Return to Moria and Nightingale right now are kind of my two main survival games. And Nightingale just brought out this huge update with Nightingale City, which I'm absolutely loving. So fun. You know what? I am going to go in. I bet I could go into Nightbot and turn that off. I forgot. I have my laptop right here in front of me. Let me just see. No, it's not there. It's going to be in Chrome. Let's see if we can find it. And hopefully the storms will calm down this week. Like, we won't have the dust storms. I make no guarantee, but it's a nice thought. What? Yeah. A cent sign?
Percent.
Oh, percent. Okay. Let's see if it will. Dashboard. I don't know. I'm not logged in on this one to my stream, I don't think. Yeah. Oh wait. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'll have to wait. I apologize, everybody. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna Oops, sneeze. Okay. I didn't want to sneeze into my mic. Okay, these are getting close to being done. Hopefully, in the next 8 minutes, they will be done. Because that'll be done in about 8 minutes, and then we can mash up. I'm gonna wait actually because I want this to stay hot. And then once we get everything else out, we will then we'll get it all fixed up and put together and cut us some soda bread. I'm looking forward to the soda bread. I even got Kerrygold butter to put on it because who doesn't like some good Irish butter? This stuff is amazing. I love this stuff. Let me move my hat. I was just reading what that said. Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt. Interesting. It is Kerrygold silver eclipse. I splurged today. Yes, it is Kerrygold. It is delicious butter. Kerrygold. Yeah. My sister, one of my sisters used to get that and put it in her coffee. So she would put that in her coffee to kind of like help bind the caffeine to make it spread out through the day instead of like a quick rush that you normally get from coffee. It's supposed to be very beneficial, like doing that. Yeah. I think heavy cream will do the same thing. I will be right back, you guys. I'm going to set my mic down. I'm going to blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. You've heard of putting butter in coffee? Yes. Butter and coffee. It's interesting. It's not bad. I've done it before, but I just overall can't drink regular coffee. But I have been drinking, I know I've talked about it, that everyday dose. I will say, like yesterday, I would just remember I got up and I was ready. Like I was sitting at my desk, getting all my stream stuff up. And I was just really foggy, and I was drinking the everyday dose, which is got coffee bean extract in it, and it also is made from chonga fruiting like part of a mushroom. Um, and I did notice, like, I felt like my brain kind of brightened up a little bit. So maybe it is working. But yeah, I felt like I could think a little bit clearer. And that's also just supposed to be in general good for you from what I've read. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that gigantified emote, the brain cell that we share. Silver and I share a brain cell. I didn't know it was possible, but it is. Yes. Yes, yes. The brain cell. Silver's a little rough on that brain cell, I might add. I'm always telling her, take a nap, get it all rested up, because I can't take a nap. I don't have time for that. There are no naps. Yesterday was tough. I know, yeah, because it's rough. Like, I couldn't sleep. You're so. Nap was not long enough. I couldn't sleep last night. Yeah. I was up for like 2 or 3 hours. I just couldn't sleep. Brain was spinning. I'm like, what's going on with the brain cell, Silver? What'd you do to it? Oh, hopefully tonight will be better. I did lay down, took a little bit, like I rested. I never can really fall asleep. If I fall asleep, I'm out for like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah. We have both been rough on the brain cell. Yes. Yes, we have, Silver. Yes. And then, work, streaming, and then, I mean, we kind of have a lot of the big stuff with the wedding out of the way. We just are trying to like get all the little things done and kind of worrying about those. And I tend to be like, oh, I got this, and I got this, and I got this. And yeah. It's always interesting. Okay, let's see. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. Okay, these are almost, I'm just gonna give them like a couple more minutes. They literally are getting done at the same time. By the time this is done, those are gonna be done, and I can mash them up. And then we'll stick this in here. I am gonna take off the burnt, like the dark part. There we go. Like some of this. Oh. So, Sophie, no, you can't have garlic. No garlic for you. My hands are going to smell like garlic. Okay, Silver. You saw that axolotl onesie that he got me? Like pajama thingy? I put it on to take my nap. It felt so comfortable. And I felt like, taking a nap. A-Bits and I both took a nap. He needed to see an axolotl laying there beside him. It was too funny. But it's so comfortable. Oh my gosh. I was like, I need more of these. I am. I'm going to wear it on stream. I told him, I have to go to the chiropractor tomorrow, so I will have to put like real clothes on. Because I'm sure the chiropractor would see me walk in and be like, oh, Lord. I thought this woman was crazy already, and now I really know she is. But maybe I probably will do it tomorrow. It is seriously. The sad thing is I need this for, here, let me let some of this steam out. I need to have them all winter long. Like, we're going into summer. I'm not going to be able to wear them in the summer. Like, it'll be too warm. You ask a lot of questions. Yeah, I'm sure that's what he'll say. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm a little bit crazy, and I'm okay with that. Because I am a little bit crazy. We're gonna mash these up. I wish I need a ricer, a potato ricer. Is what I need. But to get these mashed up to start, we'll do this. Ooh, these mash up really good. Okay, let me get my Kerrygold out. Get some Kerrygold in here. What you doing, Arwen? Kerrygold butter. Yummy. We like Kerrygold. But I don't like to put too much butter in because then it makes your potatoes loose. Yes, it makes your potatoes loose. So maybe half a stick. That'll be fine. Half a stick will work. And I'm going to get my milk and my sour cream. What you doing over there, Arwen? Are you talking? Arwen's over there talking. She's like, hello. Anybody out there? Nice big dollop of sour cream with garlic. And I need to get my mixer out because I need them mixed up with a mixer. I prefer them with a mixer. Oh, what are you doing, Arwen? She's like, she's learning questionable words. Yeah, I know. She has a new word because she sits upstairs with 8-bits while he's working. Yeah. I have a package. What? You'll be getting an Amazon package tomorrow. What? Oh my goodness. Silver. Thank you. I look forward to it. Or I'll be streaming, so I'll open it on stream. Oh no. You ever do that? I always have a habit of smelling my milk. Doesn't mean it's bad. I just always smell it to see. Milk does not last like it should, but it's fine. Yeah. Arwen. That's a lot of potatoes. Oh no, it's right. Oh no. So I purposefully buy milk, and I don't use a lot of milk. I purposefully buy them in these bottles because they last longer. And I'll tell you why. And people think I'm crazy. And it's true. It's not clear. It's that no light can get into it. Light spoils milk. And no light can get into it because it's got a opaque covering on it. It's got a plastic coating on it. This milk is literally good until July 25th. I'm not saying the milk is like, it's homogenized, ultra pasteurized. So, you know, but I purposefully buy it because I don't use a lot of milk. And so I buy it like that, and it lasts a lot longer. I've had it for a couple weeks, and it's still fine. Okay, mashed taters are done. Let's see. If I had a ricer, like these would be a lot smoother. I love potato ricers. I don't know if you've ever used one, but I do like ricers. Okay, this is gonna be noisy. Don't worry, it's what it does. So we got that. I'm just venting the air because I don't want to open it until all the air is vented out. You don't want it open. What kind? I use plain old Idaho potatoes. I have tried other types of potatoes. This is my favorite kind to use. They're just run-of-the-mill Idaho potatoes. I do not like the gold, whatever they're called. I don't like the red. I like Idaho potatoes, just plain old Idaho. I like the red and the gold for other things, but for this, they make the best potatoes. I think it's the amount of starch and how firm they are compared to some of the others. Now, red potatoes make really good potato salad. Or like the small new potatoes make really good like fried potatoes, that kind of stuff. The gold ones I don't use a whole lot. Yeah. Okay. Where's my dishcloth? What did I do with my dishcloth? I put it somewhere over the rainbow. I'm curious to see how the stew comes out. I mean, really, outside of the Guinness, it is pretty typical for like a beef stew. Except usually when I make beef stew, I put potatoes in it. Like I cut potatoes up and cook it in it. That's generally how I make it. We got to get a plate. Oh, I'm trying to decide. I wonder if we should do this in a bowl. I got to wait and see how thick this is. If it's not very thick, then we're going to do it mashed potatoes and then stew, and we'll have it in a bowl. I really would love, like, if I had, like, the wider bowl kind of thing, plate bowls. I don't know what to call them. Yeah, yes, I love beef stew. I haven't made it I wish I would have made it more. I like barley beef stew too. Barley beef stew is really good. Barley beef stew. Is it a soup or a stew? Can't remember. But yes, it's very good. Almost done. So on the pressure cooker, if you've never used one, Instant Pot, there's a little metal thing that when it's up, it means it's still pressurized. And once it falls all the way down, that means it's safe to open. And when you make something like this, especially with beef, I have seen it recommended, and I can't remember where, is to do it ahead of time enough that you can let it sit and depressurize on its own completely, because all the flavors just it just sits there and keeps like making everything really tasty. So that is something that they recommend. I don't have time today. And most of the time I don't have time. So usually I'm like, oh, darn it, I've got like an hour and I got to get dinner on. And if I'm using an Instant Pot, I've got just enough time to make everything. And that's the beauty of an Instant Pot, though. Like, you can do a roast in an hour. Whereas if you do it in a crock pot or in the stove, in the oven, like an oven is probably based on the poundage, I think, what, 20 minutes per pound? Maybe it's 30 minutes. I can't remember on a roast. I know in an Instant Pot, it's about 20, no, so in an oven, it would be longer. I haven't done one in an oven in years because I usually use the crock pot or I use the Instant Pot. So I can't remember. Somebody that knows could tell me. Yeah, crock pot was on high. Yes, 4 hours on high. If you do it on low, it's about 6 hours, 6.5 hours, if not longer. You could let it sit in there all day long. This is almost done. Almost. But yes, I haven't done very much, even in the crock pot, because by the time, like, I'm not getting up in the morning and putting stuff in the crock pot before work, because I'm gone, like, I leave and I leave at 6:30 and I don't get home until right around 6 or a little after. And yeah, oh, there it goes. I heard that little click. Okay. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. I'm gonna set that right there. I see all my little sprigs of thyme. We're gonna try to get some of those out, and the bay leaves if we can find them. Otherwise, we're gonna be pulling them out while we eat it. It's not as thick as I thought it was going to be, and probably because I did it in the Instant Pot. You could probably add, if you want, you could add some cornstarch slurry into it to thicken it up. That would work. There's a couple more bay leaves in here somewhere. It's like a stew, and the meat is nice and tender, just how I like it. It is nice and, ooh, so yummy. Okay, I'm gonna get these bigger bowls out. We're gonna put some, oh, we gotta get our bread out too. Let's get that out and cut it real quick. I'm curious. That did brown up just a little bit more sitting in there. I kind of thought that it might. And let's pull this out. Irish soda bread. It smells yummy. Absolutely yummy. Okay, let's get... So I'm going to cut down the middle. And we're going to see what this looks like. And we'll do the whole sourdough bread thing, right? Like everybody likes to do. They're like, oh, look at my sourdough bread. And they cut it like this. Like, this is about what it's supposed to look like. It smells delicious. I'm curious to see what it tastes like. So we're going to taste it right here with some Kerrygold butter. I'm going to just take a little piece of this. Oops. Ah, hot. It's hot. Steaming hot. I'll let that melt on there just a second. Yummy. Okay. You know what it reminds me of? Like a biscuit. Kind of like a biscuit. That is so good. That is really good. We're going to put some mashed potatoes in our bowl. We're going to do the mashed potatoes kind of on the side. With a little bit of butter. Just a little bit. Let's see. Right there. And we're going to put some beef stew in here. Irish beef stew. I know, it's so good, Silver. Trying to get like some of these carrots. Look at that. Yummy. And then we'll have like, I can't cut it right. There you go, everybody. Irish beef stew with mashed potatoes and some yummy soda bread. It's so delicious. I don't know why I've never made soda bread before, but it's really good. Really, really good. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for the support. This journey has been like just, I don't know. It's been a really good journey for me, and I love it, and I appreciate everybody. It's so Irish over there. Thank you so much for the bits, Silver. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Again, everybody, if anybody else did bits and I didn't see it, I apologize. But I just want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will be gaming tomorrow afternoon. Probably playing some more Nightingale, unless the group that was playing some Return to Moria wants to get back into that tomorrow. So I'm not real sure which one it's going to be. You may see me being an Axolotl on stream. It's okay. I'm fine. It's all right. But you all have a great... Oh, Silver! Thank you. I appreciate it. Silver just invested in more brain cells for the chat with 100 bits. Thank you. Maybe we can now answer those axolotl questions with more clarity. Thanks for keeping the Irish stew of good vibes simmering and for being a shining light in the stream. You are a shining light, Silver. I appreciate that. That investment, though. I know. Happy St. Patrick's, everybody. Have a great day. I will catch you next week on the Cooking with Annie stream, but tomorrow there'll be more gaming streams. Thank you again. I appreciate everybody, and I will see you later. Bye.